Yep, I'm back. I don't know unanisikiliza ukiwa wapi, but I'm back. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope that so far the reports or the news that you are getting, either whether you are supporting Azimio or you're supporting Kenya Kwanza or you're supporting Wajakoya or Agano, you are comfortable with the results and you're comfortable with the news. Now here I am giving you the news at this hour, just again to take you through the whole process of what has happened for the past few hours, and within that we'll update you, show you how things are. So where are you watching us from? Where are you watching us from? Feel free to share your comments. Feel free to give your views, and I think we'll be done. So this is another 30 minutes of show that will take you through every step that we have, and through every step we are going to find the best way possible. Now, what is happening? Currently there's a lot of mind game. The mind game is here. On which side are you, and how are things happening? Very, very important. So umeona Kanini Kega has already conceded defeat. He's been defeated, and so many are conceding. So expect the big the political big minds to go home, and expect new and fresh blood coming in. So many people are going to join, just the same way so many people are going to lose. And in the process of losing or joining, understand that it is all about good leadership. Good leadership. So we want to delve deep. I'm just trying to confirm something here. Just in a minute, we are confirming something. The observers are on their way to give a presser at Bomas, but in the meantime, we are here to also give you not a presser sort of, but just information that you need to know. How are the things? How are things happening right now? Who is leading and who is not leading? And why is it that the different media platforms are giving different information that is so different? Who is leading and who is not leading? Okay, so you need to understand that some time back there was an agreement. There was an agreement, and I think the media houses are the ones to be blamed for this particular case. They refused a proposal to have media houses form a funded consortium that will have verified and announced results. So currently it is a tall order. And if you hear what Chebukati has told guys, he said that go to the portal, we've sent everything there, go to the portal and do your part, collect, and let's see. It's just a matter of IEBC trying to vindicate themselves, because this was something that was raised during NASA Jubilee case at the Supreme Court. So Jubilee NASA case at the Supreme Court is the one that led to what we are seeing currently. Remember, some time back on the auditorium, there was a huge, giant screen that was used to project the results. But currently, that is not happening because IBC is trying to play safe. They're trying to play safe and to make sure that whichever the case, when the results are announced, they are safe. No one is there to blame them. Just understand that. So such are the things that are going to happen in the last few days that we are in. So don't worry. This is Kenya, and so much is happening now. IBC Wafula Chebukati sometime back before going on air, IBC posted a status update on general election, and would like to read it. that the commission appreciates Kenyans for continued patience as it continues to collect and tally results. And he also says that, as you are aware, election in Eldas constituency, Wajir County, were adjourned yesterday due to security reasons. We are happy to report that voting in the constituency commenced today at 6 a.m. And as we go, just right now, the voting has already ended, and so the issue of preparation to collect the results starts. The commission yesterday adjourned the election at the Diage Primary School polling station in Garsen constituency after experiencing logistical and technical challenges. Voting commenced today after the commission addressed the challenges and authorized the use of a manual register for the 569 registered voters. Results transmission of Form 34F from the polling station is ongoing, as you can see on the screen. The information is also available on our public portal on the website. That is a catch for all the media houses. And in fact, there is a statement that not Jubilee, but UDA has sent to people through their economic analyst. This is David Ndii. David Ndii has shared or issued a statement. I hope that I'm going to get it first. And the statement says that, good people, the Form 34As are almost all in, and the results in them are final. The purpose of uploading them to a public portal is to enable scrutiny, including parallel tallies. Tallying all over 46,000 quickly is a tall order for parties and media houses. That is David Ndii. And now this is the call to action. How about we crowdsource a parallel tally? Here is how. And he says, get 5 to 10 friends from your constituency together. Go to the IBC portal, compile your own 34B, and share here on Twitter using the hashtag the Citizen Tally 2022. That is from David Ndii some minutes ago. And so it is true that the Hustler Tallying Center, or if you like it, the HINB, Hustler, what is the name? Hustler, what National Bureau, might be having a challenge in collecting the data. Unlike the Hustler team, there is already the collected data from the Azimio team that talks about their total count, and so they're just waiting for that. But there is something interesting from the Hustler data. This is data that was released at 10 a.m. today. 10 a.m. today, and this is what the Hustler was saying. In Nairobi at 10 a.m., Azimio was leading by 68%, while Kenya Kwanza or UDA was following by 32%. That is just the data from Kenya Kwanza UDA team. In Kiambu, Azimio was trailing with 28%, while Kenya Kwanza was leading by 72%. In Nakuru, Kenya Kwanza was leading by 68%, Azimio following by 32%. In Kakamega, 74% to Azimio, 26% to Kenya Kwanza. In Meru, 83% Kenya Kwanza, 17% Azimio. Bungoma, 69% Kenya Kwanza and 31% Azimio. In Mombasa, 59% Azimio and 41% Kenya Kwanza. In Kisii, 69% Azimio, 31% Kenya Kwanza. And in Murang'a, 15% Azimio, 85% Kenya Kwanza. In Kisumu, 98% Azimio, 2% Kenya Kwanza. While in Kilifi, 72% Azimio, 28% Kenya Kwanza. And just to make a correction, that in the last post, I had communicated that Aisha Jumwa was on our way to winning. Currently, so far, that is not the information at the polling centers still indicates something different. So we are just waiting for Kenya for IEBC and the returning officers to announce officially the results at from Kilifi on who is winning. The same is also happening with Homa Bay. You can't tell whether it is Evans Kidero or Gladys Wanga. Something to understand is also that Homa Bay Azimio from this is the data from Kenya Kwanza, that Azimio is leading with 99%, while Kenya Kwanza the 1%. Same to Siaya 99%. Kitui Azimio is leading with 61%, Kenya Kwanza 39. Uasin Gishu, Azimio is trailing with 27, while Kenya Kwanza has 73. In Nyeri, Azimio is trailing with 16, Kenya Kwanza 84. In Makueni, Azimio is leading with 80, while Kenya Kwanza has 20%. This is data from the Hustler Bureau. The Hustler Bureau. So I'm giving the data on all the 47 counties that we have posted. Migori 87% Azimio, Kajiado 55% Azimio, Kericho 93% Kenya Kwanza, Busia 74% Azimio, Nandi 90% Kenya Kwanza, Trans Nzoia 49% Azimio and 51% Kenya Kwanza. Narok, Kenya Kwanza is leading with 63%. Bomet, Kenya Kwanza is leading with 96%. Kirinyaga, Kenya Kwanza is leading with 85%. Nyandarua 81% to Kenya Kwanza. Embu 93% to Kenya Kwanza. Nyamira 61% to Azimio. Vihiga 66% to Azimio. Baringo 84% to Kenya Kwanza. Laikipia 74% to Kenya Kwanza. Turukana 68% to Azimio. Tharaka Nithi 90% to Kenya Kwanza. West Pokot 66% to Kenya Kwanza. Mandera 75% to Azimio. Elgeyo Marakwet 97% to Kenya Kwanza. Wajir 57% to Azimio. Garissa 74% to Azimio. Taita Taveta 78% to Azimio. Marsabit 57% to Azimio. Tana River 57% to Kenya Kwanza. Samburu 48% to Kenya, 52% to Kenya Kwanza. The same to Isiolo, and finally Lamu, Azimio is leading with 53%. If you check all these, Azimio, based on the data from Kenya Kwanza, Azimio is leading in 24 counties, while Kenya Kwanza is leading in 23 counties. That was information or data as at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. So what has happened at this particular hour? What information do we have at this time? Remember that if you go to KTN, you will find that Ruto has about roughly 2.3. If you go to Raila has around 2 point something. If you go to Citizen, Raila has around 2.3 and Ruto has 2.1. And if you go to NTV, Ruto has 2.7, Raila has 2.4. So why are we talking about these differences? This is it, that all the data from 34A are on one platform, the one portal. So with this one portal, what is supposed to happen is you pick wherever you want. There's those that will pick one county, get all the data, then go to the next county. If you do that, if you start with the order that is there, Bomet, Busia, all the way, then definite chances are that you are going to get different information. If you go with the information that was there before, you still get different results. So the pot is there. It is for each and every person to grab and take what they want. From the data that you have, that is what you've picked. But after around, when they get to around 30,000 of the polling stations, then you'll start seeing something almost similar. Around 30,000 of the polling stations, be rest assured that you'll start seeing something similar in terms of the performance. But currently, anything below half of the number, expect the performances to be different. Some will have more, depending on the regions that they started with. Some will have less. One thing that I'm sure of is that Chebukati is playing a very big mind game to the nation, and it is upon us now. Until the time, you see now, Kenya Kwanza has already conceded that the data too much for them, and so it is a bit challenging to them to work on. Azimio is yet to come back and talk about anything related to this, and we were waiting for a statement from this guy called what is the name? He's called Itumbi, Dennis Itumbi. But when he came, he just decided to do one thing for us. He decided to just informing us about the Hustler Center and how they are getting the results. Just that, how they are collecting the result. That was the end. Nothing much about what is really, really happening. Therefore, it gives you an indication of what might be happening. I want you to understand, for the times that we've had the by-elections in the country, for the times that we've had other elections around, how have the Hustler Bureau performed? They have always been instant with information and telling you about everything that you want and those that you don't want to understand. But today, there is something that is happening. What is happening? The Hustler Center is quiet, very, very quiet, completely quiet about the happenings that are there. And so expect that things might be happen, that things on the ground might be different. Things on the ground might be totally, totally different. And so, what do we do with that information? One thing is that you need to maintain your peace, and that is what IBC is trying to do. You maintaining your peace, making sure that you don't know what is there. You do your own calculations until the time you don't have any way out, and then boom, they will be there to give you the data. And when they give you the data, you won't complain that this did not happen. One thing that will happen is that the information about who wins and who doesn't for the media houses will come almost 3 or 4 days later. Okay, but for the IBC, they have the power, they have the number. And you see, with Form 34B, when Form 34B comes in, that will be so interesting, because with Form 34B, that is a collation of all the tallies within the county, within the constituency, coming. And so, how many, not how many constituencies are we talking about? Leave alone the polling centers. How many constituencies are we talking about? So it will be very, very instant for them. But for now, it's a matter of just wait and see. The mind game is here, and we are going to play it with as they bring this side, we'll be also working on it from the other end, because by the end of it, each and every person wants that elections to be over and we go back to building the country. But again, it can't be just over like that. How? We must make sure that what people the will of the people is maintained and is controlled and is what is reflected. And this round, two things might happen. We might not have a case challenging the elections of this particular year. The only difference might be because of the fact that there is these guys seem to be in between. Yes, in different channels, someone is winning by around 400,000. In another one, someone is winning with 100 and something thousand. In another one, it is around 6,000. So there will be something that will happen. And what will happen is that when be rest assured, if it is 50 plus 1, we will still have a case in court. We'll still have a case in court challenging the win. And if that does not happen, then one thing that is going to happen is, if it is Raila's presidency, then expect that it will be a very interesting parliament. The relationship between the executive and the parliament will be so good, in that we will want to see how are they relating, how are they dealing with issues. With this, we'll be in a better position to understand our country. Now, confirming those who have won and those who have lost. Rarieda constituency, our guy called, what is the name? Rarieda guy. Yeah. Otiende Amolo has won. That is already confirmed. Otiende Amolo has already won, and so he's through. Right now, I'm sure he might be on his way to Nairobi just to make sure that all is well. The same. Where is Murkomen, by the way? I'm really waiting to see Murkomen. Where is Murkomen? Whoever has his communication or contact, then we need to know. Murkomen, where are you? Then in Nairobi, it is outright that Sifuna is your senator, and we are confirming very soon, confirming whether Omanga or Pasaris will be your women rep. So very soon that will be confirmed. Nelson Harvey have already conceded defeat. Tim Wanyonyi is already saying asante to all of the Westlands people for choosing him. So political terrains are so interesting. In the coming days, so much we are going to have so much happening. But understand that regardless of the situation, you need to know how to deal with it. The bloggers around are going to give you data that might not be okay, or might not go well with maybe what you want to consume. And just the same way, I'll repeat that: get facts, get data that is real, data that is not misinforming you, and be very keen with what you share also. When you're sharing data, make sure that you've confirmed that information, and you are sure that information you're sharing is the right information. Because if you share and you mislead the public, then chances are that when go read about cyber crime act, you will see some of this that we are talking about. So you rather be late but factual than being fast and you misinform the public. That is very, very important. And that is what IEBC is currently doing. They are giving, yes, ulisikia wakiulizwa swali, do we have any information? Do you have any data? And do we have physical form 34A with you? And they were very clear that we don't have. Yeah, that was just about mind game. Chances are that currently IBC might have already collected all the 97% that we have, and they might be having the right data. If you check, you'll see most of the people now starting to stream, getting to the Bomas. You'll see the observers coming. You've started seeing now different political parties streaming from the IEBC Bomas Center. I've seen ODM streaming there. I'm waiting to see Kenya Kwanza streaming from the same place. But you see, when that happens, and when you start seeing different political bigwigs aligned to one direction, heading to Bomas, then you feel like the information that is at the Bomas might be friendlier to them than to the opposite party. And so expect that is coming home. We are waiting for communication. Remember, there's something that is happening in Kakamega. Kakamega, there is a polling station that was attacked yesterday, and in fact, they wanted to steal that. Now, I want to read this statement from Edwin Sifuna. As SGO for ODM, I do not peddle rumors. We are waiting presidential results from only 2 counties, Kakamega and Mandera. Knowing how these 2 counties vote, we are ready to call this election. State House is blue. That is Edwin Sifuna communicating 2 hours ago. Now, I want to confirm again from Solomon Kuria. If you are a blogger, you know Solomon Kuria, and he's saying that it is confirmed. It is Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, members of Azimio, you have to be calm. Let IEBC move at their pace. they will eventually announce Rao. Results from Kakamega are showing that the margin can only go higher. Tukutane Boma sasa. And Fernandez Baraza says that at the Kakamega County IBC Tallying Center at Kakamega Hill School to witness Azimio's impending victory. Our crowning moment will be on 23rd August when we shall deliver the ultimate win to Azimio and the people of Kakamega. So the results are being collected. Boni Halwale is saying, despite being a Kakamega gubernatorial candidate on UDP, that is affiliated to Azimio Coalition, Honorable Cyrus Jironga has maintained his support to my candidate. I profusely thank him. That is communication that Boni Halwale gave some time ago. Philip Etale says that congratulations to ODM party for bagging 9 seats in Kakamega County. We also congratulate the governor of Vihiga, Wilbur Otichilo, and new elected senator of Vihiga, Ososi, for the deserved victories. I'm just reading congratulatory messages coming from different areas. Different areas, and according to Azimio, they are saying that they were waiting only for two counties. Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi is yet to communicate again. We are waiting for any communication from his end. Miguna is also a bit quiet, so trying to look at the other big wigs in the Kenya Kwanza team, and any communication coming. So far, none. Just the other data that I gave you about David Ndi. No one else communicating much about the results. So far, it is unlikely. It's unlike the Kenya Kwanza. It's unlike Kenya Kwanza to be very quiet. This is not Kenya Kwanza. This is not Kenya Kwanza. So I think maybe they are coming up with so many good information that will be so interesting, but as per now, that is not there. Honorable Jeremiah Ngayu Kioni has posted, to the people of Ndaragwa, it has been an honor to serve you as your member of parliament. I accept the results with honor and commitment. Congratulations, Honorable George Gashago, on your election. Much appreciation to my staff, campaign team, and the entire community of Ndaragwa. May the Almighty God bless the people of Ndaragwa, and may he enlarge their boundaries. That is just communication from Jeremiah Kioni. You understand, Jeremiah Kioni was sometime back. He was who? He was the deputy. Call it the deputy vice to Musalia Mudavadi during election sometime back. So that is so far what is happening. Nyokabi has also conceded defeat in Nyeri senatorial race. Former women rep Priscilla Nyokabi has conceded the defeat on the same. So many people are conceding defeat, and so many are also communicating, confirming about the people. Remember, Dr. Kangata is now the governor, Murang'a County. Ndindi Nyoro, Kiharu MP, Alice Wahome, Kandara MP elect. Maragwa, we have Mary Wamaua, Joe Nyutu, senator. Betty Maina is women rep. Edwin Mugo Madhioya, MP. Honorable Munyoro, MP. Kigumo Irungu Kiungi, MP. Kangema, and Wakili Muriu, MP Gatanga. So far, that is the information that we have about different results coming forth. And I told you last time that Amos Kimunya had already considered defeat. Jesse, MC Jesse, I know you are sure you know MC Jesse. MC Jesse has already also considered the defeat to Jubilee's Shadrach Mwiti in Imenti South. Now, one thing that is so interesting is this, that most of the artists, most of the guys in entertainment industry have also found themselves into politics. And one person is DNG. DNG has already won the Woodley Kibra Woodley ward. And now the next one is Ikodida, that has already won also the MCA seat in Madare ward. So Ikodida, imagine the imagine county assembly, Nairobi County Assembly, where we have Ekodida, where we have DNG, where we have this guy called Alai together. What will be happening in that? What will be happening in that county assembly? It will be full of leakages, data coming out, things that you talk to someone and you don't know what you're saying. You thought that that was a secret, only to find out that the secret is never secret again. And so that is bound to happen. So congratulations to all the aspirants and the people that have won. Those that have lost, I understand that there is always a second chance, and if it is not this year, then definitely it will be 2027. Honorable Kimani Ngunjiri might be on his way to losing Bahati seat to Irene Njoki, but that one will be confirmed soon. Esther Passaris, just the way I told you, might be on his way to winning. Simba Arati is on his way to winning the seat, on his way to winning the seat. So it is a fact that Jubilee Party has really lost ground, and majority of its leaders have already been defeated. Remember, from the top brass of the Jubilee Party, majority of them have already been swept under. And so much is happening. But as we get ready for the next round, as we get ready to wait for who will be the next president-elect, everything is leading us towards one direction. But as we wait for the final communication from IEBC, we just need to confirm who will it be. Who will it be? Adios.